Hello everyone, my name is Xbox1 and welcome back to some more Mass Effect 2. Now in our last part, we had gotten the loyalty of Garrus and Jack. And with getting Jack's loyalty as well as Miranda's loyalty, we had to simmer down a heated argument. If you chose a side, such as choosing Miranda over Jack or Jack over Miranda, you would have lost their loyalty. And the only way to get it back is by either persuading them to be loyal again or intimidating them to be loyal again. And you also pretty much cut off any future dialogue for them. So it's always best to make sure you have enough. It's always best to make sure you have enough Paragon. Oh wow, I definitely have enough Paragon or enough Renegade before doing their loyalty missions. You also want to do the same thing for Tali, which we are going to do tonight. Because tonight we're doing Grunt's loyalty mission and Tali's. If it doesn't take too long, we'll throw in Kasumi, because she's also next. Which would leave Thane and Samara last. So, yeah, that is what we have planned for tonight. Alright, so I was looking back at my old videos to make sure I got the order right.
No messages for you, Commander.
Thank you, Kelly. And we had recruited Grunt next. Then we did Horizon, which, you know, means so we don't get anyone. And then we got Tali, and then Kasumi. So tonight we're gonna help Grunt real quick. Grunt first, then Tali, and hopefully Kasumi's. So I don't think Grunt's loyalty mission takes that long. Yeah, I don't think it takes that long. Then we got Tali's, which it's not too bad actually. And then Kasumi's is going to be interesting, so hopefully we'll get onto that. Alright, so we're going to take Tali and Grunt. Do I want to save this up for anything? Yeah, I want to save it for Incinerate. I want the 4th level of Incinerate. You only got 3, you only got 3, so I can't get anything else with you guys. Yeah, Grunt's good, Tali is also good. And I'm just going to assume that I'm good. God, I almost forgot that Tuchanka's just a wreck. For those of you who aren't playing like I am, it's a lot more convenient just to do Grunt's and Morden's loyalty missions back to back because they're on the exact same planet. So just keep that in mind. But I like to do things in a specific order because I'm weird.
Clan Urdnot has increased in strength after the destruction of Clan Werlock. Based on population profiles, Clan Urdnot has adopted surviving members of Clan Werlock, mostly women and children. Also, I have been unable to access local medical records. I suggest asking the local clan leader for assistance with Grunt's problem.
Oh, thank goodness the leader knows us. Hey, it's Urds. Hey, Ratch.
Looks like Urs finally found someone to follow around.
Yes, he did. Nothing special. Oh, watch out, Tali.
You around the female camps and children overlap? No, I was off dealing with a Baron attack. What?
We'll start to, apparently Shepard's good at levitating.
This is the great Krogan homeworld. This is the land of Kredok, Shiagar, and Viol. This chunk of rock is barely worth standing on. Never thought I'd miss the tank.
I'd be careful, Grunt, where you say that at. Right. We also gotta check in with the
Step back. My Baron is hungry.
scouts because we found his,
My scout made it back.
Yeah.
We've got him at the tent. Doesn't remember much beyond getting tortured, but he remembers you. Said you yelled at him until he got his hump out of that base and back here. You've got a quad, human. Thanks for saving my scout. Saves me having to train another one.
You see a lot of action around here?
Enough. Varen here and there, and snakes in any of the water safe enough to drink. Rex has made ceasefire agreements with some of the clans, but I still have to patrol, keep them honest.
What does the scout commander do?
We find out where the enemies are, and we make them think that there are too many of us to screw with. Sometimes that means harassing the perimeter, taking out a generator or two. Other times, we play hide and seek. We leave lots of tracks, exaggerate our numbers.
That's not recon, that's sabotage.
It's a lot easier to count their numbers once you blow some of them up. Everyone knows where Urdnot is, human. It's not like we can hide.
So every clan of Tachanka encroaches on the other clan's borders?
Borders? This is Tachanka. Our borders are determined by the range of our guns. We are what we are, human. If we didn't fire at them, they wouldn't take us seriously.
Don't your storehouses have automated defenses?
Why bother? Half of what we eat is vermin. And if we get hold of defense systems, we don't use them to guard grain. We've got weapons stockpiles to take care of. Beyond that, our women and children get the security.
Your enemies go after civilians?
Easiest way to wipe out a clan. Women and kids can fight, but they're always outnumbered if another clan goes after them. If its women and children are killed, the clan's hope for the future is lost. Falls apart. We don't do that, though. Rex's orders. Even if it costs us a battle, we don't fire on non-combatants.
I am really glad Rex is in charge.
Taking care of your food supply would help more in the long run.
If Clan Jordan kills our guards and helps itself to our well-secured food, there won't be a long term. This is Tachanka. Having power and clean water means we're living in luxury.
Thanks for the information.
Don't know about the rest of your species, but you're good in my books, human.
Well, I appreciate that.
One wrong step, Shepard.
Oh yeah, we also got a thing.
Win in the pits. Don't touch anything. Do I look like I have time to talk? I've got work to do. Those fools brought this Tomka back from a skirmish without its combustion manifold. They say it got shot off in the field. You tell me, how can you expect a Tomka to run without a combustion manifold?
I found a combustion manifold out in the field. Is this what you need?
That'll work. Faster than building one from scratch, at least. You just saved me 3 days' work, human. You've earned my time if you want it.
How do you feel about what Rex is trying to do?
The old man's crazy if you ask me. Which you just did. But that stuff fixes itself. If it doesn't work, Rex gets torn to shreds and we find out who's got the next best plan.
Krogan placed so much importance on martial strength. How did you become a mechanic?
How do you think those fools make it to the field to kill each other? Who do you think keeps the weapons working? Without me, there's no battle, just slaughter. I am the military might of Clan Urdnot.
What's that you're working on there?
I'm tuning up these machines for battle. It's a wonder this Tomka here made it back to camp. It could be worse. A couple more hits on the broadside, and this thing would have crumbled.
Let me get out of your way.
Don't do me any favors.
Krogan are so polite, don't you think?
We won't regret it.
But yeah, apparently the Krogan believe that tearing down their civilization to rebuild it is what makes them great.
Shepard, what can I do for you, my friend?
I have a Krogan on my crew. He has some kind of sickness and needs treatment.
Where are you from, whelp? Was your clan destroyed before you could learn what is expected of you?
I have no clan. I was tank bred by Warlord Okir. My line distilled from Kredok, Moro, Shiagar.
You recite warlords, but you are the offspring of a syringe.
I am pure Krogan. You should be in awe.
Okir's a very old name.
A very hated name. He is dead. Of course. You're with Shepard. How could he be alive?
Hey, standing right here, you know.
I need Grunt back up to speed. What's wrong with him?
There's nothing wrong with him. He's becoming a full adult.
Wait, so this is a pilgrimage?
I don't care what aliens call it. Krogan undergo the rite of passage.
Too far, Rex. Your clan may rule, but this thing is not Krogan.
Idiot. So, Grunt, do you wish to stand with Urdnot?
You'll let a tank-bred Krogan join Clan Urdnot?
Only because he's with you. After all, you and I killed thousands like him. Not quite as big, but many. Clan Urdnot is strong, and the others will do as I say. They see the benefit of my vision.
What happens if he doesn't do this rite of passage?
If he was left here, he would be killed. The clanless are not respected. A tank bred, probably more so. His disposition is what it is, right or no. That's just him being a Krogan. Okir didn't tell you that in the tank. Did he, boy?
What does the rite of passage require?
Not for me to say, Shepard. The shaman will discuss that.
This is his choice.
It is in my blood. It is what I am for. Good boy. Speak with the shaman. He's over on the second level. Give him a good show and he'll set you on the path. You too, Shepard. How many times have you stepped in a mess for your crew,
Oh, so many times, Rex. If I'm not mistaken, I helped you get your family armor back.
I need to go. We'll go over this another time.
Hunt well, Shepard.
You see that special they had on the extranet?
That crap rots your brain. You should be out hunting. Fixing something if you can't hunt.
It was a special bid on the Citadel.
Surprised to get the extranet here.
You don't have the plates to try.
Alright, let's see what Tali has to say.
This world is nearly destroyed. And for the most part, the Krogan have done it to themselves.
You'd know about that, Quarian. How's that slave machine race going?
We were driven from our world, but the Krogan are wasting theirs. Perhaps they must lose it to realize what they had.
Damn, Grunt. You would know Quarian. How's that slavery's coming? Oh, that's terrible, but I love it.
You go beyond yourself, Gatatog Uvank. The rights of Urdnot are dominant. How do we know it will challenge him? He's unnatural. The beasts of the right could ignore him like a lump of plastic. They know blood no matter the womb. Your barking does not help your case. I'll speak for myself. This is the tank bread. It is very lifelike. Smells correct as well. Your protests ring hollow, Uvank.
I don't care what this idiot says. Grunt has the right to be here.
There's some fire, and from an alien. Oh, the shame this heaps on those who whine like pups. If this must stand on ritual, then I invoke a denial. My Grant stands against him. He has no one. My patience is tested, but Uvank invokes correctly. Grunt, who is your Grant? Your allies willing to kill and die on your behalf?
So, with this conversation, you always want to choose either the neutral or the renegade one, because it's a lot better.
How is a candidate tested if he brings backup on his rite of passage?
Not every Krogan can be the strongest warrior, but each must inspire his peers to battle at his side. If the ones who know you best can find nothing worthy in you, you should wander the wastes and die alone before you weaken my clan.
Honestly, there's some wisdom in that.
Grunt will strengthen Clan Urdnot. Name our target, and it will die.
Spoken well. Most aliens, and some Krogan, do not understand our ways. I believe this human does. Aliens don't know strength. My followers are true Krogan. Everything about Grunt is a lie.
Shepard just rubbing his neck.
You dare. I like this human. He understands. I withdraw my denial. This will be decided elsewhere. You have provoked them. Reason enough for me to like you. They're your problem now.
Do we need any special equipment?
To begin the rite, only the candidate and his Krant are required. You love battle, don't you, Shepard? The last gasp of a dying opponent. Bring your love of the fight to Grunt's trial, and he will succeed.
Is that Krogan gonna be a problem?
He is forbidden to interfere, will he? During the rite of passage, you must be ready for anything, Shepard. From what you've shown me, you will not disappoint.
We've waited long enough. Tell us how this works.
Still your impatience, Shepard. For now, know that Grunt will be tested, and that you must adapt.
We're ready. Let's do this.
Excellent.
I keep saying we'll take Thane, we'll take Thane, we'll take Thane, and I never do. So we're gonna take Thane. Oh, dang, I did not. I have not leveled him up, have I? Weapon damage. Yeah, we'll do weapon damage. Do I want throw, or do I want warp maxed out? We'll keep them both level. And
This is Tachanka's most recent scar. The last surface city to fall in the rebellions. The Keystone was at the heart. It has survived wars and the passage of centuries. It endures. Like the Krogan.
God, the Krogan star, or Tachanka's sun is like,
If you wish to join Clan
it's
Urdnot,
terrifying.
you must contemplate the Keystone and its trials.
What will happen?
Who knows? You must adapt. You must thrive no matter the situation. Any true Krogan will.
Like, where is it? Where's the sun?
Let's get started,
Like,
Shepard.
look at that!
Hit the keystone.
Look at that! Do you really think that this is safe to be sending out? We'll hit the keystone, just give me a second, Grunt.
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the keystone.
1 second. If I'm not mistaken, their sun is like an F-class star. It's a really bright, burning star.
Let's get started, Shepard. Hit the keystone.
Yeah, we'll get started. So the thing about Grunt's loyalty mission, it's pretty much you might want to use that, and I might want to use this.
Rearming. First the Krogan conquered Tachanka.
But it's pretty much a
natural world only we are fit to hold.
what's it called? It's like a crucible, you know. You get rounds of enemies. First round is gonna be Varen. Then it's gonna be what's it called?
I'm ready.
warp and we'll keep doing that.
There. These beasts will know I'm worthy.
Yes, Grunt, I'm sure they will.
Impact shot! Wait! Here they come. I'm ready.
Alright, this should be the last wave. Yep, okay. Next one's gonna be a little bit more of a pain in the ass.
Then the Krogan were lifted to the stars to destroy the fears of a galaxy. An enemy only we could chase to their lair.
You see, when that happened, I thought we were gonna face Ragnar for some reason.
Crawlers, come to your death.
But no, apparently we're gonna face off crawlers.
Incoming! Yeah, right on your ass! Should have run, now you'll fry! One.
Oh, Jesus. What the hell is that thing supposed to be anyway? Should have run. Now you'll fry. That was stupid. And here comes the final test.
Now, all Krogan bear the genophage. Our reward, our curse. It is a fight where the only goal is survival.
Feel that? Everything is shaking.
What I have to do is just survive 5 minutes.
Lost shield.
Shit. Oh shit. Where is it? Jesus.
Destabilize bodies.
How is it hitting me? Thank God I did Unity.
Adjust your aim.
Damn it.
Your body is dust. I got the target.
Did we kill it? I think we killed it. Okay, good, we killed it.
We have company. Good. I want more.
All you had to do was just survive for like 5 minutes, but I'm pretty sure there's like
And
some
to
unique
lock down
dialogue
the
if you
pressure
survive
wall.
or if you kill it.
No one has done that in generations. Urdnot Rex was the last.
My Krant gave me strength beyond my genes, which are damn good.
This will cause discussion. I wonder. You say you are pure, no alien meddling in your construction, just the warlord of Tyr.
The best Krogan traits are distilled into Grunt. He's designed to be perfect.
Being designed is the problem, but not made by aliens. And he is truly powerful. That is a tolerable loophole.
A what?
A reason to accept you. You are a mistake, but your potential could tip the current balance of the clans.
You spit on my father's name, on Shepard's name, but now you stop ranting because I'm strong.
With restrictions. You could not breed, of course, or serve on an alien ship. But you'd be clan in name.
Bullshit.
You talk like he's a thing. You're after his power. You don't really want him in your clan.
Of course not. I didn't really want to cooperate with Clan Urdnot either, but I had to. Clan Gatatog is on the verge, either of greatness or of joining the dust. I get traditional support if I fight you, and reformer support if I back you. Your rite of passage tipped that balance too.
It's your choice, Grunt. Sounds like an easy job.
That's the problem. I'm pure Krogan. Uvink, you were the pretender.
Your head is valuable, whether you're alive or dead.
Just try to take it.
Motherfucker, we took down a Threshamal. You really think you have a chance?
Can't die for me. Hurry up.
Who the fuck is Uving?
put them down.
Oh shit.
Go in peace.
Moving, you fucking coward.
Enemy target.
Too late. Now you
Enemy target. Hostile target.
Grunt, get up.
Beware the Krogan.
I am Krogan! Moving his meat. Let's signal at the Keystone to get out of here and leave him to rot.
I'll be right back.
You have passed the rite of passage, earning the honor of clan and name. Many survive, but it has been years since a thresher maw fell. Your names shall live in glory. Grunt, you are Urdnot. We now own property. Join the army and apply to serve under a battle master.
Shepard is my battle master. He has no match.
Understood. Congratulations, Urdnot Grunt. Accept this token from Fortak. His weapons are the finest we have.
What were you called before you became shaman?
I gave up my name when I became the shaman. I am a conduit for the rage and bloodlust of my people. It would be wrong to retain my old identity. My life belongs to the clan.
Interesting.
I want to know about Tuchanka's past.
Tuchanka is a place of great gifts. It kills the weak, torments the slow, and destroys the stupid. Survival is an honor, and here, Krogan thrive. We cover this planet with our civilization, only to burn it to the ground a dozen times over. Each time, we grow stronger. When we are wise and powerful enough, we will tame the planet forever.
So the destruction is good.
I've never heard anyone say that wiping out their own civilization was a good thing.
I'd have thought you, of all aliens, would understand, Shepard. The Krogan empires and clans of the past were glorious, built in great battles and conquests, but their cores were weak. How else could they have fallen? When Krogan civilization achieves its apex, there will be no stopping it. No stopping us.
Tell me about Krogan rites and ceremonies.
You have seen the rite of passage. Krogan suffer the rite of life at birth, and the rite of honor when they wish to be considered for breeding. The rite of firsts is suffered before a Krogan faces a new enemy. A clan leader also undergoes many rites in service to the clan.
What rites did you go through to become Chief Shaman?
Becoming the shaman is excruciating. I passed through rites that made me wish to die. I carry the scars on my soul. I must perform rites each dawn and dusk to keep me bound into our Krogan nature. Our spirit is one of violence and death. I must be attuned to that.
Your job is awful.
Indeed.
I should go.
May your foes be strong enough to keep you sharp.
This might be useful.
Alright, so we got Grunt's power, fortification. We got his outfit, which we're not really gonna use. And I think he also gave us, yep, shotgun damage upgrade.
Don't crowd the ambassador.
Turn back, human. I may be an ambassador among my people, but that doesn't mean I have to speak to the likes of you.
I am Urdnot Grunt. This human is part of my Krant.
Urdnot allows humans in a candidate's Krant. Interesting. I am the ambassador to Urdnot from Clan Nakmor. We're a small clan based in aquatic wastes.
Just saying this now, remember the name Nakmor. Or the clan name Nakmor, because I will get around to it, but it will pop up later in the Mass Effect universe.
If Nakmor is a small clan, how do you keep the more powerful clans from destroying you?
We are the clan of the great warlord Nakmor Krall, who faced down platoons of Turians and won. Most clans lend us the respect our ancestor is due.
What business does Clan Nakmor have with the Urdnot?
Clan leader Rex requested that I come. He and Clan Nakmor have been in talks about a more permanent alliance. With our help, Urdnot could rally others behind its banner and truly unite Tuchanka, and we would gain the chance to fight in larger battles with greater plunder.
I thought all Krogan want to be warriors. What makes a Krogan become an ambassador?
You don't know as much as you think, human. A Krogan diplomat has to represent the strength of his people, or his clan appears ripe for conquest. I slaughtered my way to the top of my clan, human. I speak with the authority of a warrior.
Violent.
I should go.
I'm sure you are needed elsewhere.
You don't have a plate. Where did the tank run and the human kill the trash? Everybody's hurt. Hasn't been done since Rex himself.
Hey, Rex.
You just can't help making trouble. No one has killed a Maw since my turn in the right. Next you'll tell me he's a Quint and crap's dark matter. Guess that's what it takes to replace me. You are Urdnot Grunt. Welcome.
Good to see you, Rex. Sure you can't come with us?
Wish I could. But I need to keep these short-sighted fools in line. Hunt well, Shepard.
Urdnot Grunt. Wonder how he likes it. And with completing the rites and
The pits have been a bloodbath ever since Urza's handler was exiled.
How comforting to be at peace with the instinct to kill. The Krogan are creatures of such pure, almost innocent reflex.
Sure, that's one way to look at it.
They're not worth the effort. This variant's tracked with you killed that Thresher Maw on foot?
Damn right I did. I am never doing that again.
Should you be in here?
As I understand it, Clan Urdnot has a new member. So, you're our new warrior. The shaman gave you the customary upgrades, I assume. He's fast to pass on my work as his reward. Use them well. The Lord High Researcher for Clan Urdnot has no time to make replacements. But perhaps I can offer a discount.
Oh, thank you.
I take it you're a scientist.
I used to be a scientist. I designed weapons. Now my genius is wasted on frivolous things. Things that don't explode. My predecessor said no one would understand the true worth of my work. As I pulled my blade from his chest, I knew he was telling the truth.
Not exactly what I would call effective academic peer review.
I don't care what you'd call it. We value the will to use what we create, not just the ability to create it. We don't count success until the ground shakes in response.
So, scientist on the Krogan homeworld means demolitionist, essentially.
You must be working on something important.
I was building the biggest, best offensive ordnance yet. A real ground pounder. But the new clan leader wastes my time with frivolous research. Crop genetics, medicinal improvements. We can buy that stuff from the Solarians.
The Solarians. The designers of the genophage.
Yeah, what else can the Solarians do to us at this point? It's not like they can make us even more infertile. Actually, wait, forget I said anything.
Yeah, about that.
Sounds like the new clan leader has some very different ideas on how to lead the Krogan.
If you want to know more, talk to him directly. He's my leader. I'll not say anything else about him.
Enjoy your research.
Yes, move along.
Let's see, biotic damage, heavy pistol damage, shotgun damage. I'm pretty sure I can only afford one of these, so we'll do heavy pistol since I actually can use
This looks interesting.
But I'll come back to that when I can.
Don't touch anything.
Eyes straight ahead.
In addition, killing the Thresher Maw has produced several breeding requests for Grunt, and one for Shepard.
Ah!
Well, Shepard, you know, you are quite the ladies' man. Even the Krogan women want you.
Nobody wrong.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you, Kelly. Alright, so now we're going to go talk to Joker, as per usual.
You know, Commander, I'm not real broke up that Rex isn't coming. I'm good with our current amount of headbutting. I'd say we're at headbutting capacity.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Alright, so we got, I think we got time to talk to people and see what their opinions are. As I do want to interact with everyone, you know, and actually get their input. But yeah. So this is Grunt's new armor, which I love the black and orange. It's actually really nice coloring, but that's just straight up badassery. So we're going to keep him in that. Alright, we're gonna talk to Morden real quick. Oh yeah, be sure that you are upgrading your stuff, like shotgun damage, because then you can get piercing rounds. I need one more shotgun damage and more platinum. And we still need heavy, okay. But make sure you're doing the upgrades too.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Actually, wanted to talk. Medical matters. Aware that mission is dangerous. Different species react differently to stress. Aware you come by a great deal. Have had other species become attracted to me before. Awkward. Not interested.
You got hit on. You're joking with me.
I appreciate you letting me down easy.
No offense intended. Solarian reproduction different. Very little sex drive. If intended to try human, would try you. Glad you stopped by. Cleared the air.
I am so mad. No. I am loading that save up. No, I'm sorry. Please tell me I did not. I wanted that with later. Okay. So the only reason... I'm glad we got that. I'm going to keep that in. But I wanted that a little bit later because if you have an active romance going on, okay, good. I think it's right before him. Okay, yeah, okay. So we're gonna steer clear of Mordin for right now. If you have like romantic interest going on, he'll give you his medical advice on it. Like, let's say if I was dating Jack, he would warn that she's very, unstable and that she could kill me with her biotics. If I'm dating Miranda, that she could have bugs planted in interesting places.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. I could use some downtime. There's always something, right? The way some people talk, we may as well be dead already. Hard for the crew to relax on this kind of job.
No kidding. The next Normandy gets a lounge.
They better not need to do this again. Rebuilding everything was a pain in the ass.
I can verify that.
Yeah, I bet you can. I doubt they'll front the money to stitch me back together if we screw it up. It's a hell of a job, isn't it, Shepard? Being the good guys.
Wouldn't be the high road if it was easy.
You've got to figure if all the people hoping we win stood up, the collectors would have a much bigger fight on their hands. Claws, whatever. I bet we have a lot more friends once we win. Hope we live to see it.
I hear that.
Anyway, I need to get back to work. Good talking to you.
And I'm pretty sure that was the very last thing Jacob will say to us. So I think we just completed his conversation chain. We're not pursuing a relationship, obviously. So yeah.
I haven't had a meal that good in a long time.
I didn't think Rupert had it in him.
Man, everyone's still raving about, Rupert's new menu.
Shepard, need me for something?
Hey, Gare Bear.
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
So, I'm pretty
Talk to you
sure...
later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
I'm pretty sure Garrus doesn't have anything else to say. Mostly because we're not pursuing a relationship with him. Pretty much, if you're playing as male Shepard, or if you're playing as a female Shepard that's just having a platonic relationship with him, after your, pretty much after the suicide mission talk, that's pretty much it. Oh, Miranda. I'm gonna save just to be safe.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
I'll let you work.
Of course, Commander.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that, her, dialogue thing is finished now. We weren't pursuing a relationship. Pretty much, if you're not pursuing a relationship with anyone, their dialogues are very limited after a while. You might get, like, a conversation after their loyalty mission or two, but not too much. There's still a few that we haven't had with Jack yet, and I really hope we didn't miss out on it. We probably did. It's nothing too major, it's just pretty much her talking about her past crimes.
Hey.
Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
Still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
I doubt Joker would appreciate that. At least not while we're working.
Relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's so.
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
What did you do when you found out?
What do you think?
You must have met some good people, too.
You've seen where I came from. Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson. Done it all, and that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
I'm surprised you'd even mention vandalism in that bunch.
That's what the Hanar call it when you crash that space station I mentioned into one of their moons and make a new crater. They really liked that moon.
You took a space station and crashed it into a moon?
You were a pirate too?
Ties in with the kidnapping. If you hijack a passenger ship and don't kill everyone, anyway. Good lesson. Simpler to just kill them all.
A space station. You're pushing what I can believe.
Ain't saying it was easy. Not everything is spur of the moment. Sometimes you gotta work to give people what they deserve. Had some people I hung with for a while. Outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me. Guess that made us a nice target. Turians think they know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck 'em.
Military's a hard target. Bet that made you some friends.
Shouldn't have left the thing unlocked. Besides, parades are boring. I helped.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No.
Shouldn't you?
There's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change. Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's strange to talk about. Thanks for asking.
Alright. There still is another dialogue that I would like to get with her. But that will come later. Let's see, Tali isn't going to be able to say anything because we haven't done her mission yet, which we are going to do. And now we're going to talk to Grunt.
Not Grunt. I like it. I have a clan. That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to. At Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
Are you a Yaocha all of a sudden?
We started this because you were losing control. Now you sound more violent than ever.
Rex said I was normal. Just had this built-up stuff because of being grown in the tank. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better not run out of targets.
There's no danger of that. They're practically lining up.
Everyone gets a turn. Ha! Wouldn't want it any other way.
I guess they fixed his window, which is nice. Alright, and I'm pretty sure that's everyone we can talk to right now. Yeah, that was everyone. Well, except for Morden, but we're not talking to him for a while. I didn't realize we were at that conversation level yet. Alright, so done with Tuchanka. Now we're gonna go help Tali. Tali, all the way over here. And the migrant fleet. Near a binary star system, that's cool. The decisions you make in Mass Effect 2 could have dire ramifications in Mass Effect 3. They're not wrong. We're gonna take Garrus since this is Tali's personal mission. I mean, we took Tali whenever it was Garrus's. Yeah, we're gonna hold off on that for now. Tali's still good. Okay. The biggest fleet in the galaxy.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
I never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all.
You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives aboard it. That entitles you to respect among our people. May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Keela's alive. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
I'm pretty sure this Quarian that we're talking to is actually Tali's captain.
Tali helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Tali Zora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck. You should speak with Admiral Grunt. She's waiting for you up ahead.
I can't believe they're charging Tali Zora with such a thing.
If Tali Zora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as convicted.
Can't get a Quarian captain. Oh, yeah, I guess her captain is... He has to remain neutral. Shalaran.
Tali Zora of us, Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepard Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaran Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nema.
I don't think that's a good sign.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora Vas Nema. Whatever we must call you legally.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
Sure. Yeah, I know everything about law.
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you. This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Keep us alive. The accused, Tali of West Normandy, has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard West Normandy.
That's a major foot and mouth situation.
Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
Let's work the crowd.
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active Geth to the migrant fleet. What say you?
How could Tali have brought Geth to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active Geth to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
Are you serious?
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarian strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
Oh, fuck you.
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Oh, fuck
then
you.
It is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely built more of themselves. Expect heavy resistance.
Alright, and you actually do want to talk to all of the admirals before leaving. I don't know. The way that I've always played Tali's mission, it's a lot better to do that because it'll... if I'm understanding this right, it'll unlock a certain dialogue choice. I'm not sure if it's always gonna happen, but it's always happened whenever I talk to every single admiral. So, just food for thought.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alaray. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
I know you're trying to help her, Admiral, but that was over the line.
She has nobody else to speak for her, Shepard. I am doing everything in my power. That's what her father would have wanted.
Don't say it like that. He could still be alive on that ship.
You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the Admirals.
You caught that. Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the home world.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the Admirals?
Tali, you admitted to sending Geth parts to your father for his project.
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves you were careful. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
How long have you known Tali's family?
Since before Riel was an admiral. 25 or 30 years, I'd guess. I was there when Tali was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tali from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
I don't understand. You put your children in bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit. It's a coming of age.
Interesting.
I'm not hearing much about Rael's involvement in Tali's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala. No secrets between shipmates. I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Riel was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tali and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Riel Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Alright. Let's go talk to... Vitor. Didn't we see him on Freedom's Progress?
Shepard? How did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Tali could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the Admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
I don't think now's the best time to be talking to him about the collectors.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
Yeah, it's always good to give Vitor back to the Quarians. Don't ever take him to be interrogated.
Shepard spoke well.
Cal Rieger.
Shepard, Talizora, good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
How have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than injury.
We can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart. Ideally from orbit.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strikeouts, Tali. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
You said that your mission had something to do with dark energy.
Right. Remember the damn sun on Haystrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
What does that dark energy buildup mean? Is it something we should worry about?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material.
That doesn't sound good.
Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to Haystrom's sun?
Keela, I hope not. They can screw up a star. Our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take massive time and resources to affect a star like this deliberately. It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful star system. Besides, they didn't show up until we did.
Yeah, hope you're right, man. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, I stayed to argue the charges against Talizora. I've served with her, and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Something tells me he has a thing for Tali.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty Board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since I'd fought on Haystrom. She and Admiral Gerrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai. Stay safe out there.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
By the way, the voice actress, that is definitely Morgan from Dragon Age.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
It's good to see that this voice actress can play the bitchy type really well. No offense intended to her, it's just, she's really good at the bitchy type.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
By the way, there's a big difference between 10 and 50.
It sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Zalcorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. Shalaran is still undecided. I had thought Rael to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
You support experiments on living creatures?
Rael should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
Uh-huh. You're crazy.
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. Han loses a vote for his foolish and self-destructive war. That would favor peace then, as Shalaran is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rael agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Tali Zora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth?
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Tali Zora. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
You're insane.
I agree.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
I'm sure it was.
Tali Zora and her father are out of control. This is on their heads.
And Admiral Gerol, we will talk to.
I didn't expect a human to be such a good speaker.
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Ran got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangerel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. I'm glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
I'm just here to help Tali, Admiral.
I'm glad someone is.
You believe I'm innocent, don't you, Admiral?
I know you and your father. You put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
It sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
Honestly, that doesn't sound very good, though.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
You and Tali's father go back a long ways?
We served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids, serving pre-pilgrimage as trainees. A crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rail and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter.
Did you save the freighter?
Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rail looked at me and said, "We're underage. You can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. The brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rail for you.
Can you tell me about the other admirals? Anything that might help me change their minds about Tali?
The one you didn't recognize, Tali, is Admiral Zen. She's on the fence. She takes fleet safety very seriously. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. I hope she sees the benefits of Rail's research. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit wetter he always was.
You disagree with Admiral Corris's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were wrong to try to destroy them centuries ago. He wants us to search for new colony possibilities instead of taking back the home world. Any research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
I mean, is it so wrong, though, to just find a new colony world? Like, I get it. You know, if Earth was taken over, humanity would do whatever it takes to get the home planet back. But you guys made the Geth, and you made them smarter than you realize. I'm sorry, you made an intelligent life form. And I fully think that there should be peace between the Geth and the Quarians. Will it be achievable? Probably not. But should they attempt it? At least try.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rail was doing, it blew up in his face. The ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tali. But if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
And last but not least is Admiral Corris.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalcoris Vas Quibquib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
You have a ship named Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures, and have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
What I feel like Quib is like a Volus name or a Volus ship.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib, and I will not flee because of petty insults.
Okay, that is commendable, so I'll give you that.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tali's trial.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rael Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
That's foreshadowing.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth after all your history?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Tali Zora. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
And that's about it.
Goodbye, Tali Zora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
Yeah, you may say you don't hate her, but your actions kind of go against that. Man, they have their cargo just stored up in nets.
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing Geth. Tali Zora.
If Tali Zora is stuck with a human captain, at least it's an eloquent one.
Damn right.
Tali Zora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
You're telling me that they have material on the Alarai that can produce more Geth?
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Tali Zora. Kira Selai.
I don't want this weapon just yet.
Hostiles up ahead!
They should soften them up.
That one hit!
Hunter!
You got it.
On it.
Money.
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Rael Zora ordered us to bypass standard safeties. Following security protocols will take too long.
That sounds like a dumb idea. And it kind of makes me wonder, or kind of makes me think no wonder the Geth attacked. Or no wonder Geth, you know, were able to take over the ship. Oh, nope.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father.
Isn't that
Looks
one
like
of those
parts
drones?
from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
I'll take it.
Geth shield strength. Interesting.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize... Oh, Keela. How many Geth are networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
And as you know, the more Geth that are linked together, the more intelligent they become. Hence, you know...
You got it.
Hence why these ones are capable of doing attacks.
Enemies ahead!
Where? Bitch.
We locked down navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. I'm running through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. Mommy loves you very much.
Oh, poor Jonah. They just lost their mom.
Hostiles up ahead!
Damn it.
From that drone away! Hostiles, multiple countermeasures.
Stay down.
Yes! Go for the optics. Go for the optics.
Good job, Tali. Wait a minute. You know what? on, so see. Okay.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating the Geth deliberately. I don't know. Nothing here says specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
Maybe it's time for your people to let go of reclaiming your world from the Geth.
You have no idea what it's like. You have a planet to go back to. My home is one hull breach away from extinction.
You've got a place here, Tali. Don't throw it away in a war you don't need.
Don't need? Shepard, if I don't wear a helmet in my own home, I die. A single kiss could put me in the hospital. Every time you touch a flower with bare fingers, inhale its fragrance without air filters, you're doing something I can't. Damn the pilgrimage. Without it, I might never have known what I was missing, what we had lost when we lost our home world.
Well, what about a different world?
Have the Quarians considered colonizing a new world?
We'd have enough difficulty reacclimating to our own native environment. Adjusting for exposure to a foreign colony would be even harder. It's the difference between 60 years and 600. For anyone alive now to watch a sunset without a mask, we must take back our home. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
Again, I can't even imagine what it's like to be torn away from your own home. And she does bring up some very valid points. Whenever we breathe, whenever we inhale a flower's fragrance without filters, and we touch the petals with our bare fingers, that is something that she can't do.
They're all mine.
Don't let them at the stairs. God damn it.
One down. I'll have yours away.
What left to worry about?
Damn it.
Can do.
No, you say. Okay, lucky shot. Oy. So that part is one of the more difficult parts of the Geth waves. It's a little bit easier whenever you keep them contained to downstairs, you know, let them get too close. It's easier to play as a biotic, especially one that has throw or shockwave. Because if you can bottleneck them on that staircase and just use shockwave or throw to keep them at bay, it's a lot easier.
First entry. Our hacking attempts failed. The Geth have an adaptive consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still, we're making progress. Rail Zora is convinced we'll have a viable system in less than a year. This weapon will put our people back on the homeworld, and it's all because of Rail Zora.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Oh.
Father! No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me.
Hey, come here.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. Their main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Daro Zen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
So it sounds to me like he was in favor of war.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you. It's not perfect. It's not what you wanted. But it's the best he could do.
I don't know what's worse. Thinking he never really cared, or thinking that he did, and that this was the only way he could show it. It doesn't matter. One way or the other, I cared. And I'm here. And we're ending this.
Yeah, sorry that I'm kind of just raiding your people's saves, Tali. Wait, if I don't take these credits in the Geth well, I don't think we want that, do we? And we are gonna take out our... I really like this. This is one of the best, you know, heavy weapon guns there are. And... also helps if I actually hit the damn target. Oh damn! Prime hits like an armature. Get evidence, huh?
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know. I just... This is terrible, Shepard. I don't want to know that he was part of this.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
So he really just went all out, didn't he?
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
Tali, without this evidence, you're looking at exile.
You think I don't know that? You think I want to live knowing that I can never see the fleet again? But I can't go back into that room and say that my father was the worst war criminal in our people's history. I cannot.
But he's not even around.
Rail Zora doesn't need you to worry about him anymore. You heard him say he didn't want you to be caught in the politics.
You don't understand, Shepard. They would strike his name from the manifest of every ship he ever served on. He would be worse than an exile. He'd be a traitor to our people, held up for children as a monster in a cautionary tale. I can't let all the good he did be destroyed for this, Shepard.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the Admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard. It's your decision. But please, don't destroy what my father was. Come on. If we wait too long, they'll decide we're already dead, and none of this will matter.
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
Sounds like the hearing is already underway.
Sounds like they're ready to, it sounds like they're ready to give us up for dead.
The Quarian Marines lasted less than 5 minutes, Admiral. Call it.
A pity Shepard past Normandy is a better speaker than a soldier. I recommend posthumously exiling Tali Zora.
Fuck you.
It was agreed that Tali Zora would not be convicted if she were killed in action.
It was suggested, Admiral. I recall no agreement. To that end, I call for an immediate verdict.
Man, fuck that guy. Fuck Krell or whatever the fuck his name is.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy saved the Alarai. I hope this proves her loyalty to the Quarian people.
Her loyalty was never in doubt.
Chorus, fuck
Only
you.
her judgment.
Perhaps Tali Zora can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Oh, thank God I can do it. No.
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance...
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. And Geralt wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial. Tali Zora saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
That always gives me
Are the admirals
shivers.
prepared to render the judgment? Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
Please don't go to war.
If you appreciate me, then listen. The Reapers are coming. I'm going to need your help to stop them. Please, don't throw away your lives against the Geth.
Thank you, Commander Shepard. I hope this board carefully considers your advice.
Fuck you. Aw, Garrus actually looks really
This
cute just
hearing
wanting
is
down like that.
concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Solai.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
Well, you can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Tali, about what your father said, what he did. You deserve better.
I got better, Shepard. I got you.
Come on, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
We can use this.
Alright, before we leave, let's talk to everyone again real quick.
Hello again, Commander. Good luck, Tali.
Cal Rieger.
Nice talking, Shepard. Funny how it takes a commander to remind the admirals about military honor. Glad they're off your back, ma'am. And that you didn't have to give them that evidence you found on the LRI.
I didn't say anything about finding evidence, Cal.
Noticed that, ma'am.
Any idea what your next assignment's gonna be?
I'm gonna be escorting more techs around to look for signs of dark energy buildup. Maybe see if they can figure out what's causing it. Wherever they send me, it'll have to be less exciting than Haystrom.
One can only hope.
What's your take on the war? Are the admirals gonna try to retake the homeworld?
I won't shy away from a fight, but if the admirals throw the fleet at the Geth, all they'll get back is scrap metal. The best bet would be for us to find another way. But a soldier can't say unless his superiors ask.
Stay safe out there, Rieger.
You too, Shepard. Ma'am.
Cal, just call me Tali.
I'll work on that, ma'am.
And then this bitch.
Very impressive speech, Commander Shepard. But tell me truly, did you recover any of Rael Zora's research on the Alarai?
Nothing that will help you, Admiral.
Pity. Oh well. Whatever is created can be recreated. In any event, I am pleased that our talk regarding the war conundrum allowed you to help Tali. Her exile would have been unfortunate.
I'm sure.
You should abandon your plans, Admiral. They're only gonna make the situation worse.
We shall see, Commander. Many things are impossible until they are done.
The talk of war gives me hope. Maybe we can retake the whole world in my lifetime.
Yeah, not gonna happen, dude.
The admirals thought they were humbling you by forcing you to represent her, Shepard. I'm glad they were wrong. You didn't mention survivors. Did you find real Tali? I am sure he would have left you a message if he'd had time.
Do I say yes?
We found Rael's body. He left a message for Tali.
I can only imagine how horrible this is for you, child. But at least you got to hear your father tell you he loved you.
Yes. Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck on your mission. No matter how dark it gets, the fleet is always with you. Kila Salai.
Yeah, his final words weren't even for Tali. They were technically for, for Garel and Zena, or Zeno, whatever the fuck her name is.
Tali and their captain took back the Alarai.
You called us on the carpet out there, Shepard, and you were right. Thank you. Tali shouldn't have been involved in that argument. Tell me, though, honestly, what did you find over there? You spoke well, but I know a feint when I see it.
I'm gonna leave this up to Tali.
Tali, is there anything the Admiral should know?
We found a lot of dead bodies, Admiral. Including my father's, that's all. Whatever research they were doing was destroyed.
I'll take your word for it, Tali. Not that I have much choice. Fight well, and fly safe, kid. Your father would be proud of you.
Very impressive, Shepard.
Thank
you for your help on the Alarai. And thank you for helping Rael Zora's daughter. You stood for her when we failed.
Especially
we were
you.
wrong to let our own concerns about the war overshadow Tali's trial.
The galaxy needs more people saying what you're saying, Admiral. Good luck.
Thank you, Commander.
I hate him, but it's true. They should be advocating for peace. If they fight a war, it's just gonna end in blood. Lots and lots of blood. Alright, and I think I will tackle Kasumi's loyalty mission tonight.
Alarai was a good start, but there are lots more Geth out there that need killing.
I knew they wouldn't exile Tali, Zora.
Bullshit! You were saying that she was good as, all these Quarians are I'm sorry, they're two-faced.
Congratulations, Tali Zora. I was skeptical about your choice in captains, but I see now that I was wrong.
Thank you, Captain. I'm just glad that this is over.
You'll always have a place on the Raya, whenever you decide to come home. Good luck out there.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you, Kelly. I love that outfit. And our armor is pretty badass too, but we'll save that for the final mission. Shaman Erdnot and Cerberus. Oh yeah, they're just talking about... Pretty much the loose man's trying to cover his ass about Varagia, which I don't believe for a goddamn second. Alright, let's talk to Joker, because you know that's what we do. I hope he has something to say about Tali.
I'm glad that mess is over for Tali, Commander. Some of those Quarians. I guess living your whole life aboard a ship can really mess with your priorities. Not that I would know. I'll just burn myself. Great.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Alright, and we're gonna check in on Tali real quick. I could try talking to everyone else, but I think I'm gonna wait until after Kasumi's mission, and then we'll talk to everyone else. Because I know Jacob's son. I don't want to talk to Morden just yet because I really want that dialogue. I want to do Morden's, that last dialogue with Morden after we do this.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
Are Quarian politics always like that?
No. Sometimes it can actually get unpleasant. We're a very social people, Shepard. We have to be, to make up for being stuck in these suits. And part of that means getting involved in each other's business.
I imagine they're trying to fill your father's spot on the Admiralty Board. What will that do to the balance of power?
I have no idea. Being exiled might have made it easier. A few people are suggesting me as a candidate. Replacing an admiral takes time, though. You may not have noticed, but Quarians like to debate.
You know, I haven't noticed at all.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve. But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of Geth. I should get back to work. But thanks for checking on me.
And that's it for now, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure the next conversation we have with her, hopefully after doing Kasumi's loyalty mission, can spark the kind of conversation that I want to have. But we'll see what happens. Alright, and Kasumi's loyalty mission I don't think is going to take too terribly long. Alright. You know, it's crazy that there's another, like, star system in the Serpent Nebula. By the way, I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, but the Serpent Nebula looks... to me, it resembles a Reaper. Tell me I'm not lying. Y'all see it too, right? That it looks like a Reaper? Dooft. Wheeler. And then, right next to the Citadel in the neighboring system is a golden world. The recipient of the first wave of Earth's colonized efforts, Beckenstein, founder, had a decently large... is the humans' Ilium, a place where new money tycoons flaunt their wealth and have are rarely spoken of. Oh yeah, we're only taking Kasumi. We don't get a second companion. And I can finally get the last Incinerate, which I think I want to do Incinerate Blast. Scorching multiple targets or burn through anything. Definitely the Blast. That sounds awesome. Kasumi. We're gonna do your Master Thief. Power Time or Weapon Damage Power Time. And Overload is gonna get another rank.
You clean up well, Mr. Solomon Gunn. Hawk won't know what hit him.
I assume Solomon Gunn is my cover?
You run a small but talented band of mercs out in the Terminus systems. Precisely the type of person Hawk respects. I took the liberty of giving you a reputation. Papers, witnesses, article in Badass Weekly. Just don't start talking business with him, and you'll be fine.
I want an article of Badass Weekly.
I take it I'm wearing this getup for a reason.
You look really out of place at a society party in armor, don't you think? You look great. You should wear this stuff more often.
Oh yeah, in the original Mass Effect 2, if you're playing as female Shepard, you're wearing like a very nice evening dress. But when she says that that line, you know, you should wear this more often, the camera is angled right at Shepard's breasts. So she's essentially staring at your tits.
Remind me, what kind of man are we dealing with?
Hawk's a weapons dealer and smuggler. He killed my partner and stole his gray box. Other than that, he's not so bad. Rich, charismatic, willing to crack open a man's skull to get at the neural implants inside.
Okay.
Now's probably a good time to fill me in on the details.
You have been waiting patiently. Our friend Hawk is throwing a party for his closest friends. A couple dozen of the worst liars, cheaters, and mass murderers you'll ever want to meet. All bringing gifts as a tribute to the man himself. Our tribute is a lovely statue of your old friend Saren, rendered with loving detail and filled to the brim with our weapons and armor. You can keep your pistol as long as it's concealed. They won't hassle you over a sidearm. Once inside, we'll make our way to Hawk's vault door, somewhere in the back of the ballroom. Then, we case the security and start peeling away the layers. The statue should be there, waiting for you to crack it open and arm up. Then we just waltz into the vault and take back KG's gray box. And I'll finally get a chance to say goodbye.
You've worked really hard on this. KG must have meant a lot to you.
Was I that obvious? KG's gray box holds a lot of priceless personal memories. It's all that remains of who he was. But the secret he discovered is dangerous. I wouldn't bring you here if it wasn't.
What's in the gray box that makes it worth all this trouble?
The gray box holds KG's memories. Everything from all the codes and plans he stole to all the time we spent together. Wrapped up in those memories is the secret he stole. KG never told me what it was, but the information got him killed.
This ought to be interesting.
That's what I'm going for.
It's going to be very interesting, I can already tell. Not gonna lie though, the suit does look good.
After you, Mr. Gunn.
Just one moment, sir. There seems to be an issue with the statue.
Is there a problem here?
No, Mr. Huck. Just doing a scan.
I don't believe we've met. Donovan Huck.
I've heard a lot about you. Name's Solomon Gunn.
And I've heard a lot about you. You've been very busy lately, if the extranet is to be believed.
Sir, the scanners aren't picking anything up.
That's usually a good sign, right?
I don't think our guests would come all the way here from Ilium just to cause trouble. Do you? You may pass through, Mr. Gunn, with my apologies. But I will ask your companion to remain outside. You understand, I hope.
No problem. You're the host.
Enjoy the party.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
Any idea why he'd send you away?
No. We've never seen each other in person. And no one knows what I look like. Just watching his ass, I'm sure. I can't blame him.
No offense, Kasumi, but if I saw you coming to my house, I wouldn't trust you either.
What do we do now?
We go on with the plan.
You look like a thief.
You'll just have to do all the talking. I'll stay out of sight and stick with you the best I can. We'll keep radio contact in case something goes wrong. We need to find the door and case the security. We'll figure out the next step then.
I gotta say, Shepard, you clean up nicely.
How did you ever contain that situation on the hook?
Oh, that? A quick application of force, a little pressure, and bam! Done.
Thank goodness. I thought those rabble would dog you for years.
Some say Commander Shepard is still alive. Really?
Oh, please. It's wishful thinking, at best.
Yeah, you know, I really wish Shepard was alive, you know? It's a shame he's not totally dead.
What's your read on that Archangel guy?
I hear he's dead. Or gone, or something. Good riddance, I say.
Man, everyone just doesn't like us. Private Reams. No way we can sneak out of that party. The place is locked down tight. And Security Chief Rose in charge. No way Rose would let that get past her. I'd rather stand around bored, on guard duty, than risk her wrath. Sorry, Samuels.
Chief Rowe, huh? She sounds like a hard ass. If we could tap into the guard's communications, I could probably use this information.
I don't think anyone would notice if I just slipped up down here.
Very nice. There's more here than I expected. Password-protected voice lock, kinetic barrier, DNA scanner. Looks like an EX700 series. Everything a vault needs to be impenetrable.
This gonna be a problem?
Please, remember who you're talking to. We'll need to get a voice sample for the voice lock. You'll have to go chat up Hawk for that. We'll have to find a password too. DNA, child's play. We should find plenty of DNA samples in Hawk's private quarters. And the barrier? Cut the power. Never fails. If we can find it. Keiji could get through a system like this in his sleep. And I'm better. Let's get to it.
Alright. I think the first thing we should do is get the password to the vault. He's got interesting tastes in art.
That door goes to a security room. I'll take care of the lock. There we go.
Don't mind me, just looking for the bathroom. La-di-dee-dee-dee.
Ready when you are.
You can't be back here.
Take him down.
Of course I can.
Live forever!
I have an idea. See what you can find.
I found credits. Were they watching cartoons? They're watching cartoons. Of a Krogan, apparently. Nance, I have that problem too. So many passwords around here. Can't keep them straight. The password for tonight is Perugia. So it's not even that easy to remember. It's no big deal. The voice scanner means the password's only useful to Hawk anyway. After this party, want to grab some beer, let me know, Samuels.
Got something?
The password is Perugia.
Huh. That's the name of the man who stole the Mona Lisa. Nice. I tapped into their communications. Maybe it'll come in handy. We still need that voice sample from Hawk.
Well, that should be the next thing on my list then. Oh, don't mind me. I was just using the bathroom.
There he is. All you need to do is keep him talking long enough for me to get a voice print. Pull out the charm on this one, Chet. Whenever you're ready. After you.
Mr. Gunn, hope you're having a good time. That scene at the door hasn't soured your evening, I hope.
I understand the security, but who would dare try to break into Donovan Hawk's home?
Gunn, in our line of work, we attract a certain element. Few understand the pains we take to keep her, because people like me and you are doing the terrible things that keep the galaxy spinning. This party is for us, the cleaners, the support structure for the galaxy's gleeful delusions of peace. May there always be a market for the things we do.
I said get him talking, and you got him talking. We've got enough of a voice sample. Let him go.
Enjoy the party, Mr. Gunn.
Let's go crack that voice scanner.
Not just yet, Kasumi. We still need to get his DNA.
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
Oh, I have authorization.
I have clearance to go in.
On whose authority?
Damn, aggressive.
I have authorization from Chief Rowe.
Okay, 1 second. Chief Rowe, Samuels. Have you given access authorization to Mr. Hawk's private rooms?
They have access, Samuels. They'll stop bothering me.
Got it. Sorry to bother you, ma'am. Okay, you're clear to go in.
Enjoy the party.
On whose authority? He was pumping up his chest and everything. Huh. Good thing we decided to take this route.
Look for anything we can get usable DNA from. Just make it quick and quiet.
It's clean.
It's a plant.
Aha.
Found a sample?
No. A credit chit. No hair, no skin flakes.
The housekeepers must be thorough.
Good morning. Time to wake up.
Sorry. Holographic interface. Won't find a sample here.
No DNA. Looks like Hawk's been trying to crack KG's gray box. Looks like he's missing something. He hasn't cracked the encryption yet.
Akuda decryption project update. Little progress to report. We have now completed dictionary attacks using words and phrases from 4,800 galactic languages. Research into the Akuda family has not produced any matches. It is unlike that random brute force approach will produce a result within our lifetimes. Given the nature of the gray box technology, it is possible that the decryption key may not be a password at all. It could be a memory, an emotion, even a smell. The parameters could be infinite, or even a smell. I suggest that we begin investigating alternative methods for breaking through the security of the box.
We can probably get Hawk's DNA off the datapad. He seems to have obsessed over this. But I'm not sure there's enough. Let's keep looking.
Kasumi, you're rubbing off on me. I'm stealing.
The cleaners don't dare touch treasures like this. We can get some skin cells from the dust. It's probably contaminated, though. We should find another sample. Empty. Too bad. A cigarette butt would have been a good source. Not a great saliva sample, but it's still useful. That should do it. Let's get out of here.
What kind of birds are those? You're telling me that those 3 security guards don't see us rummaging around through his private quarters? These guys do not see us. Hawk, whatever you're paying them, you know... Whatever you're paying them, you're paying too much for too little. Alright, 2 things down, 1 left to go.
Looks like the barrier's power cable runs under the floor here. I'll set your Omni tool to scan for electromagnetic fields.
Okay. Excuse me. Okay, going over here. Through here.
One sec. That should take care of the barrier.
Again, it's lucky that no one's paying attention to us. Alright, so...
That got it. The barrier's down.
Alright.
DNA identification affirmed. Welcome, Mr. Hawk. Password required. Voice ID accepted. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
I'll check for security cams. Go ahead and get dressed.
I guess it's a good thing we took out the security guards when we did. There's my armor. Wait. Was that? Did I just see Lady Liberty's head? I also see something...
So this is Hawk's fault. Very nice. This scanner will hone in on the gray box. It's not far.
Michelangelo's David?
Michelangelo's David? Just... wow. Think we could get this out through the door?
I wish.
Hawk has good taste. I'll give him that.
Krogan statues?
Ugh. Rachni Queen. I guess everything's valuable to someone. Doesn't look like much, but that might be one of the most valuable pieces here. Turian art is rare outside of Palaven. For good reason, I say. This is nice. Oddly relaxing.
They have an ogre.
Wow. Imagine that thing coming at you in a dark alley.
It kind of makes me wonder if Dragon Age and Mass Effect universes are connected.
A model of the Kara. It's like a Turian Titanic, the way I hear it.
He has a mass relay sculpture too.
How did Hawk get Lady Liberty's head? Damn you, Hawk! That's... impressive. Not sure what it is, though. This looks like Quarian script. Wow. This has got to be old. When was the last time the Quarians wrote on stone?
From what I understand, they got exiled from their homes 3 centuries ago, so... that should just tell you. And even then, 3 centuries ago, they still had the ability to colonize their worlds. So those have to be old.
Creepy.
Oh, by the way, we were led to believe that these were what Protheans looked like. Yeah, that's not even close to how they're depicted.
I could still get money for something like this, even outside the Alliance. Asari go nuts for this sort of thing.
They go nuts for the Egyptian statues?
I feel like its eyes are following me. Yikes. That's a Casa Locust. No, the Casa Locust. The gun that killed 2 presidents. Gorgeous. It even comes with a perfect copy, too. I'm sure Hawk won't mind if we borrowed these.
This is valuable.
One of the best SMGs in the game. The X-12D Locust. And...
oh my god. There it is.
Don't bother, Miss Goto. It's code-locked. I had a feeling that was you at the door. I knew if it was really you, you'd get through anyway.
You know me. I don't like to disappoint.
I need what's in your grey box, Kasumi. You know I'm willing to kill you for it. I'll admit your skills are impressive. You got into my vault like I'd left it open. But you're still going to die, screaming.
No! Have I got your attention?
That shut him up.
Kill them!
Come on, ladies. You see that? Well done. Now you see me.
Damn it. Damn it. Wait, are they behind me? Okay, good.
Gotcha.
Burn, bitch!
Burn the bastards!
Damn it! Fuck you.
Checking blueprints. There's a landing pad to the east. Let's get out of here.
Joker, bring the shuttle in. Now!
Oh, damn. Yes, I know I can use Unity to heal my fallen companion. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, this way. Yeah, that's right.
There they are! Over there!
Now you see me. Down you go.
There they are! Scrap 'em!
Bitch.
Moving to cover!
Switching weapons.
Backup systems engaged. Hostile forces engaged.
That got it.
That was just sheer luck.
Don't let them out of there with more property.
It's our property now, bitch. We stole it fair and square.
Kill Solomon Gunner. Bring the girl to me.
Hear that? Once her alive.
See me? Haha.
Oh shit. Oh shit, 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 shit. Excuse me. Oh god, that was close. Where is it? Oh, we can actually destroy,
Contact.
You pissed me off.
And fought me, Kasumi. You know what happened to your boy toy when he fought back?
You don't talk about Keiji like that. Murderer. Going silent. Beautiful.
Hey, it was his fault for using the explosive barrel as cover.
This might be useful.
Again, anytime you do a loyalty mission, you always get technology that or upgrades that are specific for that companion. Like Tali and Kasumi, they're both tech-based companions, so we'll get tech upgrades or a new weapon that they can use, like the locust.
Easy. I'll take care of this myself.
Broken. Up ahead.
Bitch. That wasn't so bad. Alright, we're near the final stretch. This next part's gonna suck, but I think I can do it on my first try. Money. Let's just see if I can.
Could have done this
Oh shit.
the easy way. Allow me to show you the hard way.
I didn't mean to do that. So we gotta bring his shields down, I think, 3 times in total. God damn it.
Lay down your weapons.
Gunship's back and with full shields. If I can get to the ship, I can take down the shields. Can't get it.
What did you tell your friend, Kasumi? You're doing this for love?
Heavy weapon! Look straight ahead.
Give me a target! Even if you escape, I'll scour the galaxy for you.
Okay, good.
Got a clear shot. Here we go.
That was actually pretty impressive.
Shields down. Let's tear that thing apart. They're coming from the front. Now you see me.
No shield.
I'll let you take care of him, Kasumi. And fuck. See why I love this gun? It's so OP.
Kasumi, if you're seeing this, it's because I'm dead. The information we found is all here. It's big, Kasumi.
Is that a Reaper?
If the Council ever got wind of this, the Alliance could be implicated. Kasumi, I encrypted the information to keep it safe. And I uploaded the encryption key to your gray box, so no one could get the whole package. But if I'm dead, and if anyone knows about this, then I've made you a target, my love. I'm so sorry.
Keiji.
I know you, Kasumi. You'll want to keep these memories forever. But you don't need some neural implant to know I'll always be with you. Please, Kasumi, destroy these files. There's nothing more I can do to protect you.
I can't do that. This is all that's left.
Goodbye, Kasumi. I love you.
Is there any way we can just destroy the information?
No. Keiichi's a master at encrypting files. He laced the information into his memories. You can't get one without experiencing the other.
And for this, I am always down to destroy the gray box. Now, I always choose the neutral option because it's the nicer way of doing it. But in order for Kasumi to move on from her ex-lover, you know, who tragically passed away, the best thing to do for her is to destroy the gray box.
You heard him, Kasumi. He'd want you to destroy the information and save yourself.
I know. I can't. This is all that's left of him.
If it's easier, I could do it for you.
Okay. Just get it over with. Please.
We tackled 3 loyalty missions in 1. That is amazing. Making the thumbnail for this is going to be hard as hell. Alright.
Commander, you've received a new message at your...
Experiments are complete. You and your people will watch from distance as the Quarian people claim not just their homeworld, but the largest synthetic army. Yeah, sure, whatever. Alright, before I end this episode, but in the next part we're going to do Samara's loyalty mission and then Thane's, and then we can get the IFF.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
Sure. Let me just... Come on, you little boshtet! Oh, sorry. I've got a small fever and I'm taking it out on the poor drive core. Don't worry, it's nothing serious. Got sloppy while doing some suit repair.
You're sick? Do you need help or time to rest?
Really, it's not that bad. If a stray bit of bacteria could really kill us, we'd have all died by now. The fever should go away in a day or 2. Don't worry. It won't affect my performance on the mission. It's not even an illness, really. What we experience is actually an acute allergic reaction.
How exactly does the sickness work? It's an allergic reaction?
Right. Say I get exposed to a human disease, like... What did Navigator Presley have that time? Chickenpox? I wouldn't get chickenpox, but I'd run a fever as my system reacted to the foreign presence. Depending on where it hits me, I could get other symptoms. Nausea, vomiting, everything you'd expect from being sick.
How did you get sick this time?
I took some fire in a fight back on the Allerai. Nothing serious, but I needed to open my suit to check the wound. I disinfected properly, but one of the section seals had taken some damage, and foreign matter got out of the disinfected zone. It was a stupid mistake. You always check your seals before doing local treatment. Unless you forget. Then you get a damn fever.
You can seal off part of your suit?
Right. Like dropping emergency doors on a ship during a hull breach. It won't stop an infection that gets into my bloodstream, but it prevents a surface infection from spreading.
That's interesting.
Were your immune system stronger before the Geth drove you from your homeworld?
Not as strong as those of most races, definitely. I'm not a biologist, but there's a theory about it. Because our planet lacked insect life, plants developed symbiotic relationships with large animals to spread seeds or pollen. Most viruses on our world were partially beneficial, so our immune systems evolved to be weak. They were more likely to adapt to contamination than fight it.
But Quarians colonized other worlds. They couldn't all have been like that.
They weren't. Most colonists went through a period of mild illness before adapting to the new environment. When the Geth took the homeworld in our colonies, the sterile environment on the flotilla ruined our immune system's adaptability. Even if we colonized a new world or reclaimed our own, we'd need a long process of bioengineering to recover.
I don't know if I could live inside a suit my whole life.
We are in our suits even among family. The most intimate thing we can do with another Quarian is link our suit environments. We get sick at first, and then we adapt. It's our most important gesture of trust, of acceptance. I haven't trusted anyone enough for that, though. Except, well, no Quarians. You know what I mean.
I appreciate the thought, Tali, and I feel the same way. But you don't have to prove anything to me.
I know. Well, not that I know, but I didn't mean it like that. It's a, wow, it's really hot in here. It's just that the tradition also signifies a willingness for, intimacy. I wasn't trying to... It's not always like that. It's more, how did we even end up talking about this?
Wait a minute. It sounds like you're suggesting something, Tali.
What could I possibly be suggesting? I mean, a young woman gets rescued by a dashing commander who lets her join his crew and then goes off to save the galaxy?
Twice.
How could she possibly develop any kind of interest in him?
You have nothing to be embarrassed about, Tali. I feel the same way about you.
Really? I didn't know... You never... Well, good. Anyway, I should get back to work. But thanks for coming by and talking.
A little nod. It's so cute. Oh, she's so adorable. Oh, I've never romanced Tali before, so this is my first time experiencing that. Oh, that was so cute. Okay, that's gonna do it for me. In the next part, we're gonna do Samara's loyalty mission, which unfortunately means we're gonna have to hunt down and murder her daughter. And then we're gonna do Thane's loyalty mission, which involves going to the Citadel and preventing his son from taking a contract to kill someone. So yeah, we're really getting through this though, guys. You know, we've blown through everyone's loyalty missions, and we'll be ready to get that IFF in no time. So yeah, looking forward to that. We're almost done with this game. Actually, no, I say that now, but there's still so much to do. There's all the side missions that I can do, there's the DLC missions that I have to do. There's a lot, and I don't know about you guys, but I am going to do the side missions at a later date too. But yeah, so we got Kasumi's loyalty, which means we got her nice black and red outfit. I kind of like the gray and black better, but we'll do that. We'll keep her in the loyalty outfit. You know, just for that. And yeah, you know, we're starting something with Tali. Anyway, with that being said, I've been Xbox1. You guys have been great. I'll catch you in the next part. Goodbye, lovelies. Thanks for watching my video. If you liked it, then hit the like button to let me know, and leave a comment. Feedback is always welcomed here. I also have a couple of ongoing series for your viewing pleasure. And be sure to subscribe to my channel. Oh, and check out my Twitch to see my videos early. It's always good to have you on my channel. I'll see you lovelies in the next video. I'm Xbox1. Have an awesome night.